But maybe if I'm willing to work with this man, I might get something out of it for my constituency. Because, like Joe Manchin said, he's there to represent, or was there for 15 years to represent, the people of West Virginia. She's supposed to be there to represent the people of Texas. I don't know. Maybe that just sounds ignorant because it's so simple. But it ain't that damn complicated. We make it complicated. Damn, it's frustrating. It really can be. And all the verbiage and all the nonsense that I've heard over the last few days is why it can get exhausting. Because nothing frustrates me more than when people have the truth at their disposal and they choose, maybe not lie, maybe not even embellish, but allow their emotions to usurp facts, and all of a sudden want to use that as an excuse to label.
Now, before I move on, can y'all give me a yes in the chat if you can hear? It's okay. I want to make sure everybody can hear it okay. Make sure you can hear the video that I'm playing. Did you catch that? Let me know if you heard what Stephen A was saying. Give me a yes in the chat if you were able to hear it. All right. Okay. So what I want to do is I wanted to talk about this mainly because this is something that bothers me a lot. And it's really hard to talk about politics in America without pissing somebody off. I piss off a lot of people. Like I said, when D.L. Hughley got on the phone with me, the man talked like he wanted to fight me, kill me, whatever. It was real weird. I was worried about him, his mental health. I said, man, if you're gonna fight me over something that means something. Don't fight me over this stupid Democrat Republican bullshit. Um, and here's where I'm going with this. So I heard what Stephen A had to say. And I don't expect everybody to agree with Stephen A. I don't always agree with Stephen A. I've criticized him on many occasions, 100%. At the same time, I listened carefully to what he had to say. And I think that we have a problem sometimes in our community with substance over flash. I listened to what Stephen A said, and then I saw the responses. I saw, my good friend Willie. I respect Willie. Willie was in my wedding. We are very good friends. So it's very hard. I want to be real careful when I describe my position on this because I am not out here trying to be nasty to nobody. Um, I listened to the comedian Godfrey. It seemed like he got upset about it as well. I saw a rapper replies, you a mother ucker, you cool nigga that, just stuff like that, right? And uh, and then I saw the comments, and I saw a lot of comments saying, "That's right, protect black women," and I hear that, right? So I think that what ends up happening here, that ends up causing people to get really upset, is that black people are very emotional about politics. We're very emotional about our defense of the Democratic Party. We really, really, really defend the Democrats. And if you listen carefully, if you are a person who thinks and listens and says, okay, so what exactly are you saying? If you'll notice, most of the statements are built more on emotion than they're built on actual solutions. And the reason I felt the need to bring this up is because if you were to ask me, I would make the argument that a lot of the reason that the black community is way behind in a lot of categories is because when you listen to a political leader, you're not likely going to get a logical, informed solution that is truly pro-black, truly committed to improving conditions for black people. You'll usually get some type of entertainment. It comes from the pastor. The pastor, no, like you ever seen the pastor like jump up and down and yell and scream and play the music, but ain't really saying nothing, right? And the theater is what people come for. They don't actually come for actual information, a strategy, etc. And so if I was to read some of the statistics about the state of the black community, and this is a lot of this is in districts that are run by the Democratic Party,